Hello everyone, here is Vintage Lego Toys, and I have here today a really unbelievable piece. It is the most iconic Lego wooden duck, and you probably know it. It is one of the most special things that a wooden collector or a wooden Lego toys collector could have. As you probably know, this duck had many appearances in modern sets because it is the most iconic and the most sold wooden toy of the history of Lego. It has the set number 482 and is around 25 centimeters in the length. Here, my hand for a reference. You can see right away it is very colorful, and I like very colorful objects in the Lego Wooden Toys universe. Mainly you see the Lego Wooden Duck with a grand logo here, but on mine it is here on the body of the duck. You can see the very colorful body of the duck and of course the beak and the eyes. Especially the eyes were often very damaged in the old duck markets, so this is very special that it is really like new. And I would also say this duck is almost in a museum's grade, so it is very good in condition. When we look at the body of the duck, you can really see there is not much color loss, only here a little bit, but it is normal for a wooden toy of that age. And you also can see the other side of the body. It is here more likely damaged, but also in very good condition. On the front, you can see here this hook screw. This was for pulling the duck with a string. I cannot really describe my feelings about this wooden duck. I got it this year for Christmas, and it was a very intense experience to unpack the duck and see it for the first time. Since I collecting, very interested in a wooden duck, and I also, as you probably see on my Instagram channel, building a Lego wooden duck in my school as I was 15. So it had really a special meaning to me. And as I unpacked the duck, there were a few tears of joy. The Lego wooden duck is also a very special toy because it had a function. The function was, I can show it here, that it moves the beak when it was pulled. Sadly, on mine, the quacking noise mechanism in my duck is broken. So I can't really show it you. If we look on the underside of the duck, you can see here the mechanism that was with this little metal thing here that pushed all the way through the body of the duck, the beak up and down. Here also special is a little sticker from the original store it was sold. And this cardboard here was for the mechanism. I will try to show it you. There was a little feather. Let me zoom in a quick. Here you can see this little metal piece. It was connected on the wood there and goes all the way to this point here, that it was also when the beak moves up and down, like a spring that was making this noise as it touched the cardboard. It was this kind of quacking sound it makes. Here is a little picture of the original drawing that Lego gave out a few years ago when you bought it with your insiders points on the lego.com website. I also have to mention that this Christmas gift was not only a gift from one person, it was a gift from probably most of my family, and also I paid a very, very high number myself. This is really an unbelievable piece. And the story behind it is also very, very special. Because I sat on the table with my grandparents, my father, and his girlfriend, and we were talking about the Lego wooden duck, and I showed them the eBay listing of this duck, and I would not really believe what they said then, but they said I should buy it. And I first thought they were joking, because a such high number is not really a number that I can pay as a 21-year-old. It is a very, very, very high number, and I really didn't think it was going to happen. And even the story how I got this duck is really unbelievable. I am a bit of an introvert guy. I'm also autistic, and this was a thing that was very difficult for me because I had to really talk with the owner of the duck. He lives in Portugal, and I had to call him. And this is a very, very challenging task for someone like me with this really introverted personality. But I got over it and had a really, really nice talk with this very, very kind man. And so the deal happened, and I was so extremely excited as the package had arrived, and I really had it in my hands. Not really technically yet, but I had the safety that I got the wooden duck. And this was one of the most exciting deals I've ever made, and I'm very, very thankful for this very, very nice and kind man from Portugal. So, I hope you enjoyed that video about the Lego wooden duck, one of the most iconic wooden toys, and especially a very, very rare and very, very unbelievable thing to have. And I hope we will see us.